So I want to get more into the technical side of my business. As an entrepreneur, you should be looking for one thing mainly. What is a huge problem to solve? What can I bring to value to the marketplace and solve a problem out there that I'm going to be compensated for, that I can make enough to grow a business, earn profits, and reinvest in my employees, okay? So I'm going to talk to you specifically about the problem that I'm trying to solve that I think is one of the biggest opportunities right now in our country. And just a little bit more about the specific aspect of website distribution. That's what we're talking about. So what I mean by website distribution is the process of getting a quality design and developed site into the hands of business owners to advertise for their business to American businesses. Okay? This triangle represents American businesses. All of American businesses right here. There's 28 million of them. That's the marketplace right there. All right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break the marketplace down into 3 segments. All right? We're going to talk about the providers currently, right now, to the market, the size of the market, and what I think the problems are as far as why there's not quality web distribution in America right now. And again, we're a digital agency, so our services are very wide. It's a very horizontal marketplace. But the core of what we do, our core competency, is creating a quality website and then marketing around it, okay? Driving traffic to it that turns users into sales for businesses, okay? So again, quick recap. We're talking about web distribution. This is all the businesses here in America. This is the marketplace. There's 28 million of them, all right? The marketplace I'm going to break into 3 different segments. Ready? You have small businesses here. This makes up the bulk of American businesses. This is 22 million, okay? 22 million of the 28 million businesses in America are small businesses. That's an S. These are guys with 1 to 10 employees, okay? Doing about $0 to $2 million in sales. Now, you can talk to a lot of different people. They're going to give you different metrics for this, guy, so don't hold me to it. But we're looking at okay, small businesses, again, 22 million of them in America. 22 out of the 28 million businesses in America are small businesses. They're doing about $0 to $2 million in gross sales. Okay, they have about 1 to 10 employees. That's the bulk of businesses in our country. This is the middle class, guys. This is what you see in small towns. This is what you see in counties, all right? These are what make up our country, really. Then you have medium-sized businesses. Your medium-sized businesses are more established, okay? They have a good employee base. They've grown to be about, we're going to call them okay? These guys are doing gross sales of about $2 million to $30 million a year. All right, it's a good-sized business, successful, employing Americans, offering great service. This is where my business is going to be built. My business is going to be built serving middle-sized businesses in America. Okay? These guys make up the second largest chunk of businesses in our country. All right? They have good margin. They have good earnings, profits to reinvest into things like websites and advertising. That's why they're a great customer for what I do for digital agencies. Okay? And then at the top, right, you get your 1%ers. Everybody knows about the 1%ers. Everybody hates the 1%ers, right? Top 1% of guys, businesses rather, are big businesses, okay? These are your hitters. These are your big conglomerate businesses. They have 100 employees or more. That's a good sized business, let me tell you, as a startup. Okay, 100 employees or more, and they're doing 30 million to billions. Okay, so these guys are doing more than $30 million in sales up to, you know, we're talking Apple, we're talking ExxonMobil. This is your big business group in America, all right? So this is the marketplace. And the great thing is there's a ton of opportunity here in small and medium and large businesses to provide quality web care. That's why what I'm going to get into next on the left side of the board is how are these markets currently being served and what is the problem? Why are there still so many businesses on all three of these levels of the ladder that have really terrible websites? If you guys want the proof in the pudding, just look around your local town, look at some corporate sites. They're really not all that great. So I want to get into that next. Okay, can you still see me on that, Johnny? Yeah? So, who is servicing the small businesses?
Oh, no.
I'm out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just tweak it.
You're good.
Alright, so who is servicing the small businesses right now? You have your local providers, okay? You have two demographics, right? You have local and you have DIY. These are the guys who've had your most success. The DIY guys, okay? This is your Squarespace. This is your GoDaddy. This is your Wix, right? Very low cost. You can create an account, build your own site. It's pretty intuitive. The problem is that it takes time and it takes design skill to do right. And the other folks servicing small businesses right now are your local or regional agencies, similar to what we are right now, okay? So these are guys, web designers, web developers, they're creating relationships, business to business relationships, and building websites for these small businesses. The problem is that no one can scale that concept because there's not enough margin in doing business this way to grow and to serve, 3 million businesses. And to kind of do it, you're basically behaving like a big agency, but you're doing it for small businesses, and there's just not enough value in the sales process, and the small businesses don't have enough money to pay to scale this. So that's why the do-it-yourself sites are making up the bulk of this, and they're doing well at it, okay? Then you have the medium market. Who is providing websites to the medium-sized businesses? Again, this is actually very similar to right here. Okay, you have your local. You have your local and regional agencies, okay? Look around your county, look around your city. I bet you can find a web development firm or a digital advertising firm. There's a decent amount of them out there, guys. It's just they don't scale. They stay regional, okay? Because it's quite a bit of work to service this market well. And the other problem is, in order to scale, you really need to develop a sales force once you get to this level. So you really need to develop a very strong sales force. That's what I am going to bring to the table, okay? So these are your local regional agencies. They're serving these middle-sized businesses. Some of them are doing a good job. Some of them are doing a terrible job. The problem is no one is scaling. Guys, there's no Walmart of web distribution. This market is completely fragmented. That's what I love, because that's pure opportunity. So there's no Walmart of web distribution. It's basically everybody trying to figure it out. Who can get the most clients in their little region or their city, or who can develop the best software where people can do it themselves. That's what's happening right now. Okay, then you have real ad agencies at the top who service big businesses. Okay, these are your Ogilvy and Mathers. Okay, these are your ad agencies. They're charging millions of dollars to build websites, and they're servicing people like them, big businesses. So this is real, what I call real agency work, right? Your VaynerMedias, they're working with these guys. You know why they're working with them? Because they get the most money. Okay, so they can pay $50,000 a month to have things upheld. This is where most agencies that want to grow, guys, if you start here and then you're growing to the middle, you're basically trying to get to this level where you can service Coke, right? Where I can work on a campaign for McDonald's because they can pay millions of dollars. So this is where most agencies that want to grow get to. What's the problem with that, guys? All these businesses that need proper websites get left behind because everyone's trying to get to the top where all the budgets are. 7287. So there's a statistic out there, I can't verify it, but 75% of business owners in America right now are unhappy with their website. Okay, now I'm going to get into the problems. I've kind of painted the picture to you guys of what the marketplace looks like based on dollars, based on size, based on opportunity, and who's serving them. But now I want to get into the problems because, again, the reason I'm in this space is because I don't think that the marketplace is being served well at all. And I think that I can do a better job. I'm not doing a good enough job right now, but I know I can. I have new ideas to bring to the table. Here's the problem with do-it-yourself, guys. Do-it-yourself can work great if you have design skills, you have time, okay? You have somebody tech savvy in your organization that can, it still takes time and effort to build a good site on Wix, to build a good site on Squarespace. Here's the problem with small business owners, guys. Most of them don't have design skills, they don't have time, and they don't have someone on their staff to take time to learn Squarespace, to get the right content, to take the photography. These are all things that it takes to build a proper website. You know, do it yourself.